Welcome to Hollywood World. In this video, we are going to dive deep into the lives of 17 actors who were banned from Hollywood, and not for the reasons you'd expect. Some crossed powerful executives, others stirred up scandal, and a few paid the price for their controversial beliefs. These actors once lit up the silver screen, only to be silenced, snubbed, or outright blacklisted by the very industry they helped shape. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video if you're a true Hollywood history buff, and comment below which actor's story shocked you the most. 1. Brendan Fraser, blacklisted for speaking out. Brendan Fraser was a beloved leading man of the late 90s and early 2000s, known for roles in The Mummy, George of the Jungle, and Encino Man. But just as his star was shining bright, Fraser seemed to vanish from the spotlight. Why? In a shocking 2018 interview with GQ, Fraser revealed that he was groped in 2003 by a former president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. When he spoke out, the industry didn't rally behind him. Instead, his career took a nosedive. Offers stopped coming, roles disappeared, and Fraser spiraled into depression and physical injury. Though he made a triumphant return with The Whale in 2022, his blacklisting shows just how dangerous it can be in Hollywood when you speak truth to power. 2. Mo'Nique, ostracized after winning an Oscar. Mo'Nique won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in Precious in 2010, but instead of receiving a career boost, she faced a cold shoulder from Hollywood. Why? She refused to campaign for the Oscars the way studios wanted, choosing instead to focus on her family. Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey reportedly turned against her. Mo'Nique later accused them of blackballing her, and when she publicly demanded fair pay for black female comedians, some labeled her difficult. Her case remains one of the clearest modern examples of how standing your ground in Hollywood can come at a steep cost. 3. Rose McGowan, blacklisted after exposing Harvey Weinstein. Rose McGowan was one of the first actresses to publicly accuse producer Harvey Weinstein of rape. While many praised her bravery, others in Hollywood were less supportive. She said that after the assault, her career took a nosedive. She received fewer roles and was branded hard to work with. Later, she revealed that Weinstein had hired private investigators to discredit her. McGowan's advocacy helped launch the #MeToo movement, but her own career never fully recovered. 4. Isaiah Washington, fired for alleged homophobic slur. Isaiah Washington was a core part of Grey's Anatomy until a single on-set incident changed everything. In 2007, he was accused of using a homophobic slur toward co-star Tr. Knight. Though Washington apologized, the damage was done. He was let go from the show, and his Hollywood prospects declined. Washington later argued that the story was misrepresented and said he was made a scapegoat. 5. Charlie Chaplin, exiled over political beliefs. One of the greatest silent film icons of all time, Charlie Chaplin, found himself on the wrong side of American politics in the 1950s. During the Red Scare, Chaplin was accused of having communist sympathies. Though never proven, the allegations were enough. In 1952, while on a trip to Europe, the U.S. government revoked his re-entry permit. Chaplin was effectively exiled from America and didn't return for 20 years, until he accepted an honorary Oscar in 1972. 6. Vanessa Marquez, ostracized and ignored. Best known for her role in Vanessa Marquez said she was blacklisted after speaking out about sexual harassment on set. She alleged that co-stars and producers made inappropriate remarks and that she was retaliated against when she complained. Marquez's story ended in tragedy. After years of struggling with health and career issues, she was shot and killed by police during a wellness check in 2018. Her name has since become a cautionary tale in Hollywood. 7. Sandra Locke. Career destroyed after Clint Eastwood fallout. Sandra Locke was nominated for an Oscar early in her career and later had a long relationship with Clint Eastwood, co-starring in several films together. But after their breakup, Locke sued Eastwood, alleging he sabotaged her directing opportunities. Though she won a settlement, Locke claimed she was never hired again. Studios feared retaliation from Eastwood, a major box office force at the time. 8. Corey Feldman, blacklisted after naming abusers. A teen idol of the 1980s, Corey Feldman later revealed that he and fellow child star Corey Haim were victims of sexual abuse by powerful Hollywood insiders. When he spoke out, instead of receiving support, Feldman was mocked and pushed to the margins. He claims his crusade against Hollywood predators cost him roles, friends, and his reputation. Though many now view him as a whistleblower, his career never recovered. 9. Mira Sorvino, punished for rejecting Harvey Weinstein. Mira Sorvino won an Oscar for Mighty Aphrodite and was one of the most promising actresses of the 90s. But after rejecting Harvey Weinstein's advances, her career quietly faded. Peter Jackson later confirmed that Weinstein told him not to cast Sorvino in The Lord of the Rings, describing her as difficult. Sorvino's story is now one of the most well-documented examples of how powerful producers could erase a career with a few phone calls. 10. Kathy Griffin, blacklisted after Trump photo controversy. In 2017, comedian Kathy Griffin posed for a controversial photo holding a fake decapitated head of Donald Trump. The backlash was immediate. She lost gigs, her tour was cancelled, and even longtime friends distanced themselves. Though she later apologized, the damage was done. Griffin says she was placed on the no-fly list and investigated by the Secret Service. The ordeal severely affected her career for years. 11. Megan Fox, ousted after criticizing Michael Bay. Megan Fox was a breakout star in Transformers, but she didn't return for the third film. Why? She compared director Michael Bay to Hitler in an interview, and was promptly fired. Producer Steven Spielberg reportedly demanded her removal. Fox later said she was young and naive, but the fallout was swift. While she has continued working, she has never regained the same level of blockbuster success. 12. Roseanne Barr, cancelled after racist tweet. Roseanne Barr's career was resurrected with the reboot of her sitcom Roseanne, but it ended almost overnight. In 2018, she tweeted a racist remark about former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett. ABC swiftly canceled the show, and Barr was removed from the project entirely. She apologized but blamed the incident on medication. Despite her past achievements, Barr remains a Hollywood pariah. 13. Thora Birch, dropped for her father's behavior. Thora Birch had a promising career with films like American Beauty and Ghost World. But during a Broadway performance in 2010, her father, who was also her manager, threatened a co-star during rehearsals. Birch was let go from the production and her film offers dried up. She later said her father's controlling behavior made her unhireable in Hollywood circles. 14. Mel Gibson, exiled after anti-Semitic comments. Mel Gibson was once one of Hollywood's top stars, until a series of rants and incidents surfaced, including a 2006 DUI arrest where he made anti-Semitic comments. Studios distanced themselves. For years, Gibson was unwelcome in major productions. While he eventually returned with Hacksaw Ridge, many still view him as controversial and divisive. 15. Amanda Bynes, sidelined by personal struggles. Amanda Bynes was a beloved child star, but after a series of public breakdowns and troubling social media posts, she was placed under a conservatorship. Her unpredictable behavior led producers to stop casting her, and she eventually stepped away from acting entirely. Though she's been working on recovery, Bynes has yet to be welcomed back into Hollywood's inner circle. 16. Randy Quaid. Claims of Hollywood star whackers. Randy Quaid, the brother of Dennis Quaid and star of films like Independence Day, claims he was blacklisted by a group he calls Hollywood star whackers. He alleges that he and his wife were targeted by shadowy figures trying to destroy them. After fleeing to Canada to avoid legal troubles, Quaid became a fringe figure. Whether his theories are true or not, he hasn't worked in Hollywood in years. 17. Katie McLean. Faded after soap success. Emmy-winning soap actress Katie McLean enjoyed success on As the World Turns and All My Children. But when she tried to transition to mainstream TV, she found herself shut out. McLean has spoken about ageism, sexism, and retaliation in the industry, and says she was essentially blacklisted after advocating for better treatment of women behind the scenes. And there you have it, 17 actors who were banned, blacklisted, or quietly erased from Hollywood for reasons that often had more to do with power, politics, and pride than performance. What did you think of this list? Were there any names you were surprised to see? Leave a comment down below and tell us which story shocked you the most. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's hidden stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Hollywood World for more revealing videos every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Would you like me to format this script into a subtitle-friendly layout for voiceover timing?